Alice here. So coming to you guys today now. It really looks crooked right there. Let's see if this looks better. Might just be my eyes. Or maybe it's the way I'm kind of slanted here. But this is definitely straight up and down. Yeah, it's just the way I'm coming into it. Anyhow, guys, coming to you guys today now. I did wake up super early. And I was super happy and excited. I literally woke up at 4. But I listened to some music for about 20 minutes, and then I obviously slept, just relaxed, obviously, focused on my breathing and everything, and then it was around 5 o'clock, I took my pills, and then, my starter pills, because I am also just like my gram, I have to do my pills. I have pills that I have to take 30 minutes before breakfast and all of that, so anyhow, guys, so I officially took those then and continued to lay down for about 15 more minutes. And then I looked at my phone a little bit. And then I decided to get up and have some eggs and a peanut butter bagel. So cheese eggs as well. My bad. And then I literally am up to 8,600, which is a fantastic start. Oh, I also did briefly look at Netflix, so I saw how it ends, kind of looked fun, and then there was the catfishing that woman was talking about after the Pittsburgh Marathon training run. I'm thinking about watching that and seeing how that is, and then there was another one that was leaving soon, Vanished in Plain Sight was also a really short trailer. I was thinking about watching that one. And then there was a couple of them with about like love and everything. And I was thinking about maybe watching one of those. But regardless, that was, a good morning here so far. So I will officially, though, pick one out. And then I also decided, since I do have a lot of purple there, so red. Yes, I actually called it purple for once. Gosh, guys, I always call pink purple. No, that is purple, and I called it purple. Yes, anyhow, guys. So, obviously, as well with that, I was thinking about just making the wreath white, honestly, like last Super Lush Life. And then I can have a nice strand, a red and purple curtain on both sides. So that's what I was definitely thinking about doing. And then that also clears up underneath there, and I can hang more decorations, because I was thinking about putting the 6 of them right there, and then having like the Valentine's, underneath. And also with that connector up there, it can also be done discreetly. So we'll also get to that later on here today. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. I can't really think of any other morning updates, but I just, again, am very happy and excited. I knew that as soon as I woke up, I was like, I'm thinking about Florida again. So that's 6 times now, guys, this year, that I'm just so excited about Florida that literally I either wake up early, right, and I'm just so full of energy, or I take 2 hours to fall asleep. So it was definitely really, really, really fun, guys. So anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead here and I'll get going. Yeah, I can't really, again, think of anything else. So I'll go ahead here, I'll get going, and then we'll get to Movie Monday here pretty soon. We'll pick out a video together, or we might work on this together first, and then we'll pick out our movie. So, yeah, anyhow, guys, I have to, though, charge my phone. It's down to around 50, so I'll charge my phone, and then, yeah, that'll pretty much be it. And also, speaking of the, today's Groundhog Day, the groundhog did not see his shadow, which means 6 more weeks of winter, but that's okay, because I am not going to be here for 6 more weeks. Well, in 6 more weeks, I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be in Florida, guys. Florida! And speaking of Florida as well, I guess I can also share this. The iguanas can't hold on to the trees, so they're falling out. That's pretty funny. I don't think that I saw any iguanas when I was there. I know they obviously showed the coyotes going in and getting the iguanas. That was pretty funny. I didn't know they would eat iguanas. You know, like I thought their fur, well, and skin, but once they get past the skin, they get what they want, right? The meat. So, anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead here and I'll get going. And I'll talk to you guys really, really soon. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So I'm officially now ready to work on strand 2. Now that I have 2 strands, I can make this more red and purple, and then continue with um, the purple, just purple over here, and then the white wreath for red, white, and purple, which will be really, really nice because those are 3 of the Valentine's Day colors. I'm just missing the pink, but the pink is everywhere else. So I did also get out my warm lights, which is cool. So I'm kind of, this would be something only I would know until now. But I am officially wearing my, some would say this is like purple and red. But regardless, guys, I'm officially wearing those underwear today in remembrance of this. So, alright guys, here we go. Go ahead here. We'll get to work here and just kind of... I definitely like the idea of like a white light. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, it looks really, really good back there. Oh my god, no way. Alright. Oh my god, no way. Holy cow, guys. Alright, let me go ahead now and do the right hand side. This is gonna be legendary, guys. Just wait for it. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my god. No way, guys. Alright, just wait until I go get my lights. Or, I'm sorry, my Gramps thumbtacks. I'll be right back with you guys. Never mind, guys. I forgot about these that I have here, so... I'm gonna take these 3 off. I still got that other box, so... So here we go, guys. Let's get it. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, so what I'm thinking now, honestly, since I'm going to do 2 whites in the middle, I might honestly just put the whites on this side. So do purple and white, red and purple. That's what I'm going to do. So, now, I will connect this white one, and we'll see what we can do. I only have 4 different hunks. Hey everyone, your girl is here, so as everyone can see, everything is officially up. I am deeply in love with this. My heart wreath is a little bit crooked, but I definitely don't like the way that the warm LED lights are mixing with the purple. I might honestly just take them down eventually, but we can also do 2 different versions of Valentine shoots. So obviously I did end my film earlier than expected, just because obviously I didn't charge it. I decided to make the most out of my battery, so I did not charge it, and then I was up at like 15 minutes. I know how filming drains the battery, so I decided to go with this instead, again for now, and again cut that first film. So yeah, I definitely am in love with this though, guys. I definitely might also need to move over the white lights a little bit, because you guys can see I had to smush this 3 to get in with that, you know, the wreath, the big wreath. So yeah, anyhow guys, so I'm gonna go ahead here and get out my computer and obviously charge my phone during, you know, this time, during watching my Netflix film. I chose to do the catfish, you know, and just kind of see the variations as well, and do my own little make an investigation, or make a more no, not more better, make a much better not interpretation, I can't even think of the word, but you guys get the point, right? Like a lot of people read the book of a movie, right? And the book usually differs, and some people say the books are better than the movies. A lot of people say that with Harry Potter. I've never read Harry Potter, but a lot of people say that with Harry Potter too. So yeah, it's definitely really, really nice, guys. I will probably definitely, though, take down the white at some point. It's just too bright, and you know, and it just dims the mood, you know. So you got to really, really get just really nice low tints. And obviously the sun is out right now, so it doesn't really help as well, because again, you can't stop the sun. I know that from my total solar eclipse, right? Remember I told you guys that? It's like, you know, I didn't believe them when they said 1% is literally the difference between night and day. And then as soon as it went from 100 back down to 99, you know, the percent's going back down then. It's like, yeah, you can't win, guys. Alright, guys, so I'll go ahead here and I'll get going. And then, you know, I might show a little bit of my, you know, my excitement and stuff, because you guys can see, even though I'm physically tired to an extent, I'm extremely happy underneath. And you guys can definitely see that, because again, last night was make another check on that box, but not a check on the other box, and you guys obviously saw that. So that was like a twist too, you know, make a twist Monday, because like I said, you know, you can share that for about the first month, and then usually certain goals, though, you don't really give hints or updates on until about the middle of the year. So anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead here and I'll get going. I said something without saying something too, but I didn't actually really like imply that either, that hey, like, you guys are supposed to get this, but everybody knows that some people would have got that and realized that second half of the statement as well, right? So yeah. Anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead here, I'll get watching. I am definitely in love, but I'll talk to you guys soon. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So coming to you guys today now. It's now 11:55. I just got done with the catfish, which was really intense. I wanted to come on and share my thoughts about it. So obviously it was definitely very intense starting around Halloween time, and then Chloe getting involved in it, um, the number switching to Florida number once she was in, like, just inside of Florida, also was a red flag that also I don't think that they shared, but they may have known because obviously, again, if it switches to Florida, well, Chloe didn't switch her number to a Florida number. So that definitely played a big part. There was definitely a lot of correlations to the video that I watched, and then, you know, about it, and then actually watching this. I did like this format a little bit better because it showed the different, um, like posts and stuff, like the Instagram pages and all of that. And then here's a really crazy twist on it. I do actually agree with a year, or I'm sorry, 22 months that she got, and here's why. So obviously, I know I had shared that before, right, with like certain crimes, right? Some people believe that it's better for the person to just die than, all of this money, right? Like I said before with catastrophizing stuff, it's like, um, if you remember, like I said before with ADX Florence, right? So if people at ADX Florence, right, cannot say, I don't get paid enough, right, then surely you can too, right? So yeah. So, like, speaking of that, some people agree that if you do something that bad, it's better for you to just be gone than for us to pay millions of dollars for you to be alive. So I do feel, because she had even said that all these different emotions came up and it was like a restart at that point. It was like it was the end, but it was also a new start at that day. And you guys watch it yourself. You guys can definitely tell the dad is very calm and polite and stern. He's like, okay, well, this is done. You haven't been working here. You haven't been working here. It didn't say exactly how she would, like, if she stayed home all day, like how she was able to send those texts and be up at night without people noticing. Because she said some nights she would just do it all night long, send those texts. So that was definitely strange. But speaking of getting back to what I was saying, so yes, and I do believe that what should have maybe been added is, I don't know if there's specific programs, but I'm sure all employers, right, or certain employers, right, will hire those who don't work, So it's like, okay, so now we'll make it hell one more time for you, right? So you're reliving the 22 months that it took you to do it, right? You're spending those in jail. And then what we're going to do is we're going to demand that once you get, rehabilitated a little bit, because she talked about her own trauma and she was trying to protect, right, her daughter from also being SA'd. S-A apostrophe D. You guys get the point. Well, it wouldn't be apostrophe. You guys know what I'm saying. Sexual assault. Yes. So it's like, yes. To prevent all of that, you can get the help that you need. You can get better. And at that point, other people who actually did, again, not downplaying anything, but are more of a danger, meaning like they harm other people. Those kind of people can take your place in jail, right? Like I said, with taxpayer dollars, right? I mean, right? Guards in jail don't get paid. I mean, they want some money, right? If they're gonna be sliding you food, checking on you every 15 minutes, doing whatever guards do, probably they don't do the laundry. Probably the criminals and the inmates, they probably do the job. But you guys get the point. And with somebody over, I'm not gonna overwatch, right, all these people on work release, for free, right? It costs money. Yes. So you guys already know how the money goes, right? So yeah, I definitely do. I do agree with a lot of it. I do definitely see how upset she was. Like, she started to tear up when she talked about wanting a relationship with her mom. So it's definitely I think it actually hit the nail on the head. And I do believe, again, that there should be certain stipulations that judges can add on to the statement. And there may honestly already be those in place, and he just didn't choose to do that. And that's his choice. He's the judge in that situation. But if I was the judge, that's what I would have done. Doesn't mean that he's wrong.
He probably could have had similar mindset, but just didn't spell it out. And if he did spell it out, it might be worded a little bit different than me, but mean the same thing. So yeah, I definitely don't agree though with the um, the contents of go take your life though, because that was just insane. I do believe that it was a lot of, again, her honestly feeling that way. um yeah, because they're just um I don't know, it's like, and it would have been crazy, right? Like if somebody could have, like, I don't know, like seen, like, if she was like self-loathing or appeared to be self-loathing, right, during those times, like set up a secret hidden camera or something like that. But again, if you don't really know it and you're not in the want for it, you probably wouldn't do it anyhow. But I definitely do agree that, you know there maybe should be some investigating into that, or just knowledge, you know what I'm saying? But again, that's like a hard line to cross, whether you can. I mean, you would have to let them know, right? Say, like, out of concern, right? Like, and again, it would be very, very rough, though, like really hard to try to pinpoint that. But just kind of, really, see, you know. Um, Also, and I'm surprised it didn't, speaking of that as well, I'm surprised it didn't say if, like, she did any, like, videos or, like, what else was on the device. Like sometimes people might, they're just in a dark place or whatever, so they'll, take pictures of themselves sad, right? Sitting on the couch late at night. Um, and obviously, again, I don't think that phones obviously stalk you as well. So it's not like my phone is taking pictures of me right now and there's like 10,000 frames of every single frame of this, segment. But yeah, you guys get the point. So it's definitely a really, really good video though. So anyhow, guys, I gotta go get lunch, and then we will officially be back. And I did also take out my white lights during the video. So, alright, guys, I'm gonna go hide here. I'll get lunch, but I definitely wanted to come on and share my findings on that. So, talk to you guys soon. Good lunch, guys. Good lunch. Here we go.
Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. So my grandma and I are about ready to head on out and just get little groceries. I wanted to come on and share a Michaela Monday, Military Monday, and Mental Health Monday as well. So obviously I can't really find the videos now. I'll have to definitely look back through them again. But it also goes off what I had said to my gram on Saturday night. Because remember, there was just that little bit of suicide talk on Saturday night. I do also believe that even if they don't show signs, they should not be equipped, just because of how, like, able to have guns. Just because, obviously, again, you guys can kind of see they almost turn into who they, again, not them directly, but who police incarcerate. I know that sounds very harsh on the surface, but it actually has a lot of truth to it. Because it had even said in the Roofman movie that, I was as cold and as numb as any human can get. So it's like, yeah, whenever I was just pointing guns at people, right, like the worthless officers, right, they obviously fall into that. You're acting exactly like who you incarcerate, right? Like I said with the healthcare worker too, you're not Brian Koberger, so stop acting like them. Anyhow, guys, you guys can just see he's just kind of like dead inside. I mean, she's just like so full of life, and he's just like, okay. So obviously, again, um, I do obviously encourage healthy debate. So if she sees this video, and she wants to comment on me sharing the obvious, she can, in an appropriate way. Because again, I encourage healthy debate on my channel, and I respond sometimes in comment format, right? Like I did with the You Look Like the Guy from Sandlot. and sometimes I do it in video format. So today I just wanted to kind of do a standout that everybody can probably see and realize, So it's like once you're able to adjust to life here, and lose your, it sounds very rude, but there's no real other way to say it. Lose the sense of like, oh yeah, I'm dead inside, and work through those issues. I do believe that they shouldn't be allowed to have any guns for 2 years. Even if they don't show any signs, they definitely shouldn't be allowed to have them. And I know the argument is always, well, they could just drive their car into a tree, right? That's always the argument. And yes, you're right. But with that, there's a multitude of varying factors then that could save their life, compared to point blank, no, you go off the road a little bit differently. You don't see stones that are on the road, right? There's just a lot of, split second human want and will to live and keep fighting that's instilled in all of us, right? So you slam on the brakes, right? Like, I know one person told me one time a story about how they set the cruise control and they put their foot underneath the seat because they knew that they would want to slam on the brakes. So yes, and even look at me when I fell, right? So there's a lot that goes into the car, right? So yeah, there are a lot of other ways they could do it, but a lot goes into it as well. And the longer that you're able to contemplate it, the longer you are, or more likely to be saved, right? And get talked out of that moment, right? So yeah, I did also want to come on and share that. If I do find the videos, I'll go ahead and just add a couple segments, and then we'll get into some walk through the grocery store with my grandma and I Monday. So here we go.
To go for an ocean dunk now. I've been sizzling in the sun, so, whoa, that was a big step. I am so ready. David already ran and got in. How is it? Not bad once you're in? It's not bad once you're in, right? Will you stay in with me? Alright, we're gonna go for our dunk together. 3. Wait, I have to go back a little bit more. Just driving around Tampa, it's so pretty, but there's a lot of traffic, and it is like it.
Yeah.
What's your opinion?
I like it a lot. It's a nice city. Beautiful.
It is. Very pretty, very tall buildings. We've seen the cruise ships, the aquarium. Excited for your latte?
Yes.
What'd you get?
Fried chicken.
Tell them!
I don't.
Ooh, that looks so.
Hey everyone, your girl is here, so it's now officially 4:06. As you guys can officially see, it took us 1 hour by the time that we officially got, I want to say clocked out, checked out. I'm so used to clocking out because I've been working obviously a lot, getting ready for Florida, guys. So anyhow, I did want to come on and just share again. It took us an hour, and then once I got home, I did I did my trash and got the mail and the recycling ready. So then obviously we got everything put away now, and it's now 4:07, so a whole nother hour later, and I decided to look at a couple different movies, but I decided that I'm gonna make a series because there isn't much time until the night agent comes, and then let's actually do that together. Let's see what happens if you search. So anyhow, I was gonna do the rain. It's called the rain. It seemed really intense. It looked like there was this rain that came by and killed everybody. And then they eventually come up and they find all these people that somehow survived. And they had, obviously all their gas masks on, which didn't really make sense. But, I mean, maybe the rain had something that, they needed gas masks. Which also, that is also one of those things, everybody has one of those things that they're, maybe they're not utterly terrified of it, but they are. I don't know, they look kind of creepy, whenever they have, it's not like a phobia, obviously, like I can, watch, but it is just, it's creepy looking more than actually creepy, right? And obviously they say that with, like, firefighters too, right? Like, if you hear somebody breathing like that, you don't have to run, right? Like, you're good. I was doing Blind Spot. I already finished my all 5 seasons of Blind Spot. This is Night Agent. New season coming soon. Yeah, that's what it says on here. Let me show you guys. New season coming soon. And then let's do Outer Banks. I'm pretty sure that should be pretty soon. The Outer Banks. No. Season 5 coming in 2026. Oh, okay, look. So it just shows it there. Wait, season. That is weird, guys, because I definitely finished everything. But no, I think that might have been, because you guys remember, the rain. The rain. There it is. Look. So I'll be watching that. And yeah, that'll pretty much be it. So I'll go ahead here and end today's video. And then tomorrow, just to have a nicer, longer video, we will officially, maybe change the white lights, but I might also just get the pink ones too. So yeah, and then also last night I did make my car payment, which was good. So it was definitely nice getting 2 paychecks right now, because obviously 2 paychecks right now, or I'm sorry, on Wednesday and Thursday, meant that there's just another 3 days again till I get paid. Yeah, and my car payment is already due. Well, I don't say the exact date, but it's within the first 7 days of the month. So boom, like, I can definitely get those purple lights. Probably even order the GoPro thing, honestly. So we're gonna be living this up, guys. If that isn't the best way possible to start the most important month before your vacation, and I already shared that why last year, if that isn't the best way that you can possibly start the most important month before your vacation, I don't know what is, guys. Let's get ready. I am so excited, but I need to not be so excited tonight that I don't sleep the way that I should, guys, because that was wild last night. Well, this morning, yeah, I was just, and like, you can see my heart rate just go up when I'm sleeping. I'm just like, oh my gosh. So, alright, guys, so I'll go ahead here and I'll get going. We have a good set of plans. And also, with me getting paid on Thursday, does that mean that I'm going bowling on Thursday? I don't know, guys. You guys will know soon enough, So, yeah, I'm definitely, again, just very happy and excited with everything. So, yeah, and if I do decide to do some, photo shoots later tonight, honestly, that will be, with tomorrow's film, or I might actually just save this video and make it tonight but if I do anything tonight after this, and you know, after like probably 1 or 2 episodes, I might honestly just you know, work on my standout video. So yeah, there's definitely just a lot of really good stuff coming up for me, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead here, I'm gonna get going, and I'll talk to you guys later. Or if this is the last clip and I don't decide to do any try-ons or videos via video format, you know, just standing in front, you know, then yeah, this will obviously be the last segment for today. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead here and watch, and then I'll talk to you guys really soon, or again tomorrow. Here we go.
It looks like the next final stage is to our south. On Friday, we get a direct hit from a Clipper storm that'll give us widespread general light snow, but that will floodgates for the next surge of Arctic air next weekend. Here's the way it looks right now.
Ain't nobody swimming over there, Moo Moo, huh? Look at that. Nobody's swimming there. Just don't move back yet. Alright, 16 minutes. Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. So as you guys can see, I will officially need to open up all 4, or well actually at least 2 of my Valentine's candies, and I'll have to put them out here. But I wanted to come on real quick for a Alright, so there we go, guys. I officially now got my photo, and yes, I am wearing my blue Gymshark, just because I was gonna do, like, you're as cold as ice, Alyssa, you know, you wanna just, you know, make us wait. And yes, I will make you guys wait, because today is Make You Guys Wait Monday. Just 12 more days, and we will officially be getting these shoots on. And I also thought, why don't I just get those 200 lights again, and get them in red? I'm talking like I'm pointing right at the camera, like you guys are reversed. Get the red ones and put them, or get the pink, yeah, get the pink, a shade of red, obviously, red and white make pink. So yes, to get a pink shade and loop them, pink and warm white, and then have a pink lights here. And then, again, perfect. Yes, that is absolutely amazing, guys. Oh my. Look at this, guys. So yes, as you guys can also see, my grandma and I are officially having fish and scalloped potatoes. The scalloped potatoes also take as long as the fish, which is really, really cool. And then we're also going to have some broccoli. I will probably finish those chips as well. The Reese's cups, before it's officially time for Valentine's, and have a whole new setup as well. But yeah, guys, I am definitely in love with this setup. You know, I probably should have gotten an M&M full, but they also have M&Ms that I can get at my work that also literally have all of the, you know, M&Ms in this. And I also love, like, these side photos that I can do. So just have, like, a photo here, you know, and then have a dish here, and then do, like, a, kind of like a shorter video, just like this. And then get like a photo like this for like a 3-part collage. I think that would be really, really cool and fun and exciting. But yeah, I'm definitely, again, wishing that these leggings had pockets, because I'm definitely going to be wearing these for sure. They are definitely really, really good with the camel toe and everything. I definitely am in love with it. Yeah. Yep, even there. Yep, and then ooh, yeah, I mean, just barely caught anything, which is really, really nice. So yes, I will officially, though, go ahead here and get going, but I'm definitely in love with this, guys. This is beyond cute and adorable. So anyhow, guys, that's pretty much the ending of today's video. I will get my shower after dinner, and then I will watch the Bohemian Rhapsody. You can purchase it for $3.99, so There you go. Alright, so also, you guys can also buy it for just $3.99. So I'll go ahead and make sure I buy it, and then officially call it a night tonight. So, anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead here and I'll get going. And also, towards here in exactly 1 month, I will. Guys, I'm so in love. So here in officially 1 month as well, I will be contacting my hairstylist again. So we'll go ahead and we'll get blonde hair, because I will flip you guys around for this. As you guys can see, it's definitely, yeah, the blonde is pretty much all gone. And you guys can also see with this what I was talking about. Yeah, so, alright guys, again, this is not one of those videos, where I do you want a headband or no headband? You guys remember that? Headband or no? Anyhow, guys, I will officially go ahead here and get going. I've said I would get going, but I wanted to make this a really nice long video today and make sure I get all my updates before work tomorrow. And then Wednesday, obviously, again, I do have off from both jobs again. So, you know, it's going to be fun. And then Thursday, again, I get paid. Is Thursday the bowling day, or is Wednesday the bowling? Did I just throw in a Wednesday twist? Is it going to be a Wild Wednesday? Again, you guys will know soon enough. Soon enough, you guys will know the whole kit and caboodle and the plan. So anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead here. I'll get going. Come on, focus. And talk to you guys later.